Why this looks like a person holding two pieces of chicken down here? But it's a chick in her bush, but it looks like
it's like two pieces of chicken.
Two pieces of chicken. Look at that.
Even the black man looking fried chicken.
What's going on with this? Who makes this? What ethnicity are these people that make this beer?
Gnarley Barley. They're from Hammond. I would assume they're white.
Oh, gnarly. I've seen gnarly barley things. I
have too.
All right, how we sound?
It's
we
a
gotta
very
check levels and stuff. We just gonna keep going?
I say we just keep going. It usually comes out fine.
It does come out nice.
Just hit me. Let me know if something happens.
All right, now what is the name? What is the name of this beer? Peanut butter Corova Milk Porter.
Yes.
From Gnarley Barley. All right, brewed and canned. All right, brewed in Hammond, Louisiana. Check them out, huh? It is now this beer. This is a beer. It is a chocolatey Baltic oatmeal milk porter with a smooth peanut butter finish. That's the type of beer that is. That sounds all of the gross right there. All of that, everything, all of that together sounds terrible.
Yeah, but chocolate is a Reese's peanut butter and beer.
I don't eat Reese's peanut butters. I don't like peanut butter and chocolate together. That is a terrible combination. Like, why would you put those two things together? And then
I wasn't
put oatmeal on top of that.
I wasn't gonna include all this because technically we haven't started yet. But this is definitely going in. What the fuck do you mean you don't like peanut butter and chocolate together? What do you mean?
That is gross.
There is nothing better.
Oh my god,
peanut butter cups.
Reese's Puffs.
No, Reese's Puff cereal is nasty.
Reese's Puff cereal is gross.
Nasty.
Reese's Pieces is nasty.
No,
I can't stand the candy.
Well, first
I can't
of all,
stand Reese's
Reese's Pieces is just peanut butter.
Yeah, it's not chocolate.
Reese's Pieces is just peanut butter, but
Yes.
the chocolate coating.
No,
It's not.
It's just candy coating.
Reese's Pieces. Oh, see, I don't eat them. I don't know.
How do you know they're nasty then?
If you mix Reese's Pieces with M&M's, then you get Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces is just peanut butter.
It's peanut butter.
There's never been.
It's just a peanut butter candy coating.
There's never.
It's an M&M coating on the peanut butter. That's all it is.
Ain't that chocolate?
No.
What?
There has never been a bigger cultural divide between me and you than at this moment.
I know I don't like M&M's. I know I do not like Reese's.
No M&M's.
You've never had a Reese's peanut butter cup though.
Yeah, I've had a Reese's peanut butter cup. That is gross.
Those are
I can't
awesome.
do it. I can't do it.
I don't.
I eat some chocolate. I'm not a chocolate fan, but I do eat some chocolate.
Man, I might cry right now. It hurts me deep in my heart and soul.
I eat Nestle's Crunch. I eat that.
Fuck Nestle's
I eat white
Crunch.
chocolate.
Well, they got white.
Chocolate.
They got white chocolate peanut butter cups.
No, man, yes. I can't do peanut butter and chocolate. Just peanut butter and chocolate is just
Okay, well that's gonna make
Twix,
this episode.
I love a Twix.
I like how you trying to bargain with me.
Right?
I tried. Oh, which one? Both. I take
Right.
both. I share sometimes because there's too much chocolate.
Okay. Well.
MHOG podcast. I am your host today, Kyle, and sitting next to me are these two lovely gentlemen.
Uber Gary
in the building.
back on the building.
And Papa Bear.
Yeah. I don't know if you baby bear today. Hurt my goddamn brain. Well, the reason that we're talking about chocolate and peanut butter is that I heard that there was a delicious beer called from Gnarley Barley and it's a long name, so we got to go back. So it's peanut butter Corova milk porter from Gnarley Barley. Now
it's a beer.
I do not drink beer. Like I don't really like alcohol, but good friend.
What is the alcohol content?
Great guy and lover of all things comedy.
All things comedy.
Paul Underwood said that it was a delicious treat that was more treat than beer. So
how much?
Oh my god, this is 6.2.
Oh, 6.2, alright.
Jesus, this is more than a Heineken.
Really?
Yes.
Heineken
oh shit.
Like 4.
Holy shit. Alright, Gnarley Barley.
Kyle is holding this beer like it was a grenade.
Hey,
he was like, hold on.
To say this, like, you would think that it'd be like a 4%. Like, I like how high alcohol content beers. And to say that this here is 6.2, this is like that's like a Bud Light Platinum. And so oh my god.
So you like a high alcoholic beer?
Yeah,
So you would drink malt liquor too,
All
right?
right.
Yeah.
So if y'all were
well,
planning on leaving right after the show, maybe y'all should only drink like half to a quarter.
I could probably only take a sip because it's peanut butter and chocolate. I can't do peanut butter and chocolate
On top of oatmeal.
on top of oatmeal.
Okay. Well, is Gary down? Is Gary gonna do it?
I mean, I will drink
I
it.
love Reese's Pieces.
You know I'm
All
gonna
right.
try it. Like all the nasty things we've tried on.
Oh, yeah, Zach.
Oh, so we're gonna start this off. By the way, I love the
This is
packaging.
better than a balut egg.
I love the packaging.
This is.
First one goes to Gary.
The can is beautiful. It's a beautiful can. I like whoever.
I like the little plastic stirrup that it's in.
Just so ducks don't suffocate.
All right.
When you throw it in the river.
Now,
Yes.
when do this in Stone Cold Steve Austin style, the crack,
but that
We
means
probably
all
we
of it,
probably
you know?
need to take like a picture.
Yeah,
or something.
we need to have
set
a
up.
picture taken before
let's
these get
see.
cracked open. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're gonna crush the cans. We can always,
We might. Let's see.
It's a good. It's a happy Easter, everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Happy
Happy Easter. Happy April Fool's Day.
Happy April Fool. What if it's not peanut butter? What if it's just a normal beer in here? And once we open it, and motherfucker tells us Happy Easter.
Let's see. Hold on. First of all, we're gonna clink it. Hold on. Fuck, this ain't working right.
Style.
This ain't working right. Where's my goddamn phone? Oh, it's in my
Where's your
pocket.
phone? In your pocket.
my
Like
pocket.
my phone is in my pocket. I was looking for my phone for a second. I was like, where
So,
it should be.
sorry if this is boring for the podcast.
It should be boring.
It's
They
gonna
should
be
be
more
enjoying the
interesting.
shit out of
It'll
this.
probably be getting interesting
Man,
quick.
every time.
So we might live. Should we live stream this too of us
Sure.
drinking the drink?
Yeah.
Hopefully the drink's really good. So let's see. All right. So Kyle, come in closer. Move your chair.
I'm in. Happy Easter.
Get right up on top of Gary. And let's
Happy Easter.
clink it.
Clink. There it is.
There we go.
Oh wait, do we product placement this? We need to turn it.
Well, we're gonna product place it now. We're gonna video it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta open mine. Everybody, synchronize your beers.
Oh, here it is. Let me smell it.
I'm such a pussy.
Oh.
It does smell like a porter.
God damn.
It has like a hoppy smell.
There you go. Get that fingernail under there.
Seriously? There we go. It took me that long. Oh, yeah. There's peanut butteriness to it. So
Yeah, it does
let's
have
see.
peanut butter finish.
So,
All right.
all right. Well, video's starting.
Saloon.
All right. So, who wants to take the first sip?
I'll take the first
All right,
one.
go ahead.
Go
All
for
right.
it, Kyle.
Afterman don't like peanut butter.
If
chocolate.
anybody from bear in mind, Kyle doesn't like peanut butter and chocolate. I don't like beer. I'm trying this because it's peanut butter and chocolate.
It's not. It doesn't linger with you. It doesn't linger with you, but it does have like certain bites. Like oh, that's chocolate. Oh, that's oh, okay. All right, now it's beer. All right, now it's beer all the way down. Like the rest of the way down is beer, but like the first two, you really taste the flavor. It's kind of like a mocha-ish. Like if you ever had a coffee beer, this is kind of what this is like. But
Well,
with
supposedly a
peanut
lot
butter
of what Gnarley Barley does supposedly has like a lot of coffee flavor.
Oh, okay.
in it.
There you go.
Espresso.
I drink beer, so there you go.
So if Gnarley Barley did want to sponsor a comedy show headlined by Kyle Smith,
I definitely would not mind. I love
probably
beer.
not this one, but
This one's not bad. It's not bad, but I would not choose it again.
okay. So I'm gonna go next because Gary, do you like beer?
I love beer.
You love beer and you love peanut butter and chocolate, so you're more likely to enjoy this than the two of us, just because we separately don't like different parts of it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's not disgusting, but it's more beer than it is peanut butter and chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Right. The rest of it on the way down is just beer.
But
Like,
I
you
can
hit the
taste
hints.
what they're going for.
Right.
But I don't think I'm gonna finish this because I really don't like beer.
I'm gonna
really don't
finish
like
mine.
beer.
I'm gonna finish
But
mine
you know
just because
what?
I like beer.
If
So,
Gary loves this,
the two
he's going with the
dynamics.
last can.
There you go. That is true. Gary might love it.
Don't really get like a
Why don't you face the camera while you?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really get like a peanut butter flavor to it.
I taste more coffee. Like
I taste more like chocolate and coffee, but it tastes good. I mean, it's a porter.
Okay.
I mean, it's a oatmeal porter. I mean, that's what it really tastes like to me.
Okay.
With like a little chocolate hint. I don't really get no peanut butter though.
Yeah. So it's not for me. It's not for Kyle, but Gary likes it. So
well, I mean, I'm used to drinking like porters, ales. I love getting a stout. Porter and stout is very interchangeable. So I mean, it's a beer that I would drink, you know.
Okay.
But I do drink. I mean, like Miller Lite, Bud Light, anything like that. I like more sophisticated beers. This is a sophisticated beer.
All right, cool. Like I'll say this much: this is the first beer I've been willing to try since the it's not your father's root beer.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I don't care for that.
See, here's the thing about that one. I like the taste, but it's so sweet it actually made me sick.
Yeah, I can't do sweetness.
It legitimately made me sick after drinking one. Like, because I was like, it was so sweet.
I can't do
like a hoppy beer.
ciders.
Well, certain ciders of a drink like woodchuck I hate. But like Stella Artois have a cedar beer that's real good.
Oh yeah,
and,
I don't mind Stella Artois.
And
I never had the cedar beer though.
Cedar beer is real good. It has like a. You ever tried Crispin before?
Yes.
It tastes almost like a Crispin, but it has
Crispins are nice.
But it has a deeper apple flavor than a Crispin.
Okay.
But it's basically the same thing as a Crispin.
All right.
And Angry Orchard. Certain Angry Orchards I like.
Yeah, certain Angry Orchards were too much for me. I was just like all that.
But the cedar beer is good. But the only thing is like for a 4-pack, they only sell a 4-pack. That's about $12.
Oh.
It's pretty expensive.
I'm just excited I get to have a beer on the show. Yes.
All right, so once again, I'm gonna be hitting up Gnarley Barley. If you're watching, I'm gonna be hitting y'all up. We'd love to do a comedy show with this gentleman here.
Thank you.
And some of the great people from Young Funny, probably. I assume that's who you would ask.
They would probably.
And if I'm home, I'm definitely going to see you.
So,
I'm not on the road.
Yeah, so listen to the MHOG podcast, Metal Hand of God. We're going to keep recording because this has been recording the whole time.
Yeah.
And video is kind of hard to do while you're holding the camera and audio and all that. So,
every time.
I almost said peace out. That was weird. Bye. Bye. All right, continuing on with the podcast now.
The mocha. Oh, that'd be nice if people go check out the little video excerpt we had just to go ahead and see as we talk, just to listen and put
well, I mean, you
too.
got that's the thing. You gotta these days. You constantly have to like cross promote. You know that.
Yeah.
You constantly have to do 19 different things, and I actually went to there's an organization called ASMP, Association of Southern Media Photographers. I went to a lecture by them on Wednesday.
Nice. Suckers multi pussy.
I don't think they'd appreciate that, but sure. I doubt they listen anyway.
Should I pass out business cards? I
was the youngest person there by. There was one dude who might have been in his 40s. Everybody else was like 16. Actually, this kind of cute chick came in who was probably like in her early 30s.
And about how many people?
I'd say 15 to 20.
Oh, so it was like in the big conference room, like a small.
Yeah, it wasn't a big conference room. It was, but they just starting a series of lectures. They're trying to get the organization going down here again. The local chapter hadn't really been functioning.
Oh, so it's a local chapter of a national.
Yeah. Well, I mean Southern, so it's probably
so
the South.
Right.
But yeah, basically. So I listened to the lecture, and I went to the head of the chapter, and I said, "Look, like I'm the worst photographer in this group, most likely. Like, not proud of that, but I am. So thanks for laughing, Kyle. That's
sorry.
Kyle was like, you suck.
You came out humble.
I said, look, it's true. Like most of these people are probably much better than me. However, understanding like different mediums in the modern age and branding and how that affects, because you can't just be a great photographer anymore. You can't. You got to know how to brand yourself. You got to know how to get yourself out there. Which I'm not great at getting myself out there as a photographer. But so I offered to give a lecture on how podcasting and YouTube can benefit photographers of the modern age. And I wrote, like, I had to write this whole proposal. I sent the guy, and if the guy don't choose me, because he said they weren't interested in doing a lecture on that, because like I said, all these people were mostly old, so they didn't grow up with computers.
What's
and stuff
YouTube?
Like that. They probably know what YouTube is, but they probably never looked at it. You know?
Very extensive knowledge on doing things like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, I guess I'll say it on here because, like, who's gonna listen? But people that are already fans. I'm looking to do a class on podcasting for people. Like, it would be. I'm thinking about charging like $60. But it would be roughly 2 hours, and it would cover everything if you want to start a podcast and just stuff that nobody.
Food and drinks. Food and drinks.
Uber Gary.
I would probably need to bring water or something like that, like maybe some chips, but. If Gnarley Barley wants to sponsor a podcast, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll
The
show you
gnarliest of the barley. Hey, man, I went to Southeastern, so I know about Hammond. There you go.
I didn't know you went to Southeastern.
Yeah.
And dude, oh, by the way, I think we mentioned it before we started technically recording, even though it's going to go on the show. Love the art on these cans.
Oh, love it. Hey, at the bottom, I know it's two chicks with bushes, with Marge Simpson bushes, orange ones, but it looks like two hands holding up some drumsticks, not like the chickens. Like two hands holding up some legs, some chicken legs.
See,
there you go.
I get what you're going for, but that's some nasty looking chicken if that's what that is.
Yeah, true. You don't because you don't see the rest of the.
It looks chicken legs should not have measles.
Boneless chicken. They holding up boneless chicken right there.
With coating on it.
Yes. Now that looks like boneless chicken. There you go.
Fair enough.
All right. Problem solved. But dope art. Dope art on this can.
I would have sex with that woman.
I just want to keep the can after I finish drinking it.
Well, you can keep the can.
I will. Thank you.
You want the other one? Because I didn't drink it.
Yeah. I'll let my old lady taste it, and she's not gonna like it, but
right on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta know how to cross promote. You gotta know how to do all that stuff. And I if people are interested, like, I'm definitely gonna do this class. And it'd be, somebody was asking me because I was saying, like, do you think $60 is fair? Because, like, I figure I got to pay a venue.
I'm saying, from what I know from working with the company I work with right now, because I was surprised that, because if people don't know, reason why I'm not here throughout the thing, I have a job where I drive for another company that does dance reviews all across the United States. I'm one of the drivers that drive all across the U.S.
They do dance reviews?
But they dance competitions. Dance competition. Yeah, like, I put more miles.
You know the rubber mats that dancers and cheerleaders on?
Yeah.
He transports those.
Yeah, I transport that, speakers, all that.
That's a funny thing you say that because I just went to a dance competition yesterday, but please continue. We can talk about it.
I put more miles. I did more miles. Just figured out just this week, since I'm having this weekend off, up to 18,000 miles in 9 weeks.
Ooh, shit.
So, I do more miles in, like, 9 weeks than people do in the whole year.
Driving.
I drove to Billings and back. Billings, Montana, that's almost 4,000 miles, 3,800 miles. In snow. But, I lost my train of thought.
Well, you were talking about, like, you were thinking about that because I was saying, like, how much you charge for.
Oh, no, yeah. So, I was sitting in the office one day, and they would talk about how much, like, a dance company might pay to be in a dance competition. And said, like, for a small group that might have maybe 2 or 3 groups in there, you might pay $4,000. So a big event, some groups might have, like, maybe 8 categories, they might pay upwards of $16,000. So they might get about $80,000 for an event from just rich dance companies. But then you look at the venue. Venue's gonna be maybe $30,000. So out of the $80,000 they collect, they might only really make out with maybe $5,000, maybe $6,000 profit. So what I'm saying, so you need to find before you even quote a price of saying $60, see how much your venue's gonna charge, and then go from there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But I don't need a lot. I'm not gonna need speakers because it's not gonna be.
Oh yeah, exactly. But probably the best thing to get venue from is contact like American Legion Hall, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna go look at the library too.
Oh, library too, because the library does have meeting rooms too.
But I was asking somebody, like just a random person that I know, like, like if you were interested in doing a podcast and somebody offered you this class for $60 for like 2 hours, like
that seems pretty good for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, and I can fill that
seems
up,
reasonable.
like because there's
sure
like so many different subjects. It's not just how to record because that's easy.
Oh no,
Plug in a mic and just hit record. Like it would cover like software, hardware, different options for hardware, branding, naming. So many like little different nooks and crannies that people don't know about, and I'm very knowledgeable about this. I can easily fill 2 hours, especially if we're doing Q&A. You know,
TNA.
I'd love, but I don't know who's gonna listen to me if they got like titties shaking. Like, who the fuck wants to see me while you got ass and titties, ass and titties, ass and titties? But yes, but I gave that I put up that option for that lecture, and I wouldn't get paid for the lecture, which is fine.
Yeah, but you were enjoying yourself though.
Yeah, something that you would like to do.
Well, I'm trying to make connections. I want to be a better photographer, and I'm not going to do that on my own, unfortunately.
No. But branching out that way, you're multifaceted, so you can go ahead and reach different sections of.
See, that's basically what a load right there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
Hey, funny thing that you say that you delivered mats and stuff for dance competitions. Yesterday, as I went to a show out in Baton Rouge at the Manship Theater that is hosted by Evan Rabelais and Michael. It was kind of like a form of the rip-off show, but it was us and it was panels and we were on the show and it was asking us questions. It was a good time, very fun time. But before I went to my show, I went to a dance competition because my old lady had to judge a dance competition because she's a dancer. So as we were there, it was basically a middle school, Skylandville Middle dance competition. So bunch of middle schoolers dancing. I haven't been to a dance competition in a very long time because myself, I used to be in a dance squad in college called Flip Squad.
Infamously.
Flip Mode. Flip Side. Shit, there it is.
Yeah, flip Mode is the squad.
Yeah, Flip Mode squad. That's the rhymes.
But
I'm sorry. Flip Mode is the squadage.
Funny thing. That squad that we built at Southeastern, fucking Flipside, they still go on and battle now to this day. And my old lady was one of those people that battled against that fucking my crew that we built way back when. It was just basically coming up from fucking from Flip Mode, and it was like the Flip Side.
Why did you whisper? Like you're on a recording.
Funny thing is, I don't want nobody. I don't want to be taking credit like that. I'd be humble. So, but my name was Flip in college because anytime somebody would say Flip, they'd be like flip, and I would flip. So it was like dance monkey, and I'd be like, all right, fucking you get pussy from it. So that's how.
So when they say jump, you ask how high?
Yeah, no, because it's gonna have a flip in it. So it's like you don't even need to ask how high. It's like, oh, he flipped with it. So that's how that was, but.
So basically, I don't want to get sidetracked. So basically, like the little monkey with the little symbols, and you like making the symbols and do
like,
flip.
A little bit like that.
I got it. Why y'all explaining to me like I'm the slow one? Like this motherfucker
he
looks
just wanted
confused.
to explain. But nah, I watched this competition as a form of dancing. I was like, all right, they middle schoolers, okay, but most of their moves. Most of the moves involve them either jumping back on their arms to where it looks like they're about to break their arms or pussy popping. And I'm like, I am very uncomfortable with all these middle schoolers in here
popping their pussy.
Popping pussy. I don't get this. Stop busting it open. There's more than just this in the 8 count. Okay. Like, why?
Okay. Let's remove the words busting it open from your vernacular in this particular. Let's just
you
retire
pussy
that
popping
to busting it open.
I mean,
yeah, kinda.
shaking ass, vigorously. Like it is like on numerous occasions. It's some like you're in a leotard. I would not have my daughter on the stage every other 8 count. This is what you do. If you breaking your back, hell no.
If my 12-year-old daughter was up on stage and doing that, I would get up and it's like, hold on.
No, stop. I didn't sign up for this.
Give me my money back.
Now, your girlfriend.
Where's the hip hop portion?
She was a judge, right?
Yeah.
Now I know I was reading like on like the website the company I work for. They show what they judge for, all that. You know, I met some of the judges and all the people who work for the company, except for me and the other truck driver and the owner of the company, the guy who owns the company, either owns a dance studio or works for dance studios. You know, even the people who work the sound, you know, work the awards, whatever, they dancers. And they even told me, I even looked at it saying, you know, if it's anything sexual or anything like that, y'all might get points taken away. So, because they don't want none of that. Because, I mean, they are, they had like dance magazines, that national, and they actually part of this dance thing for, it's national known company, you know, they are nationally ranked. I mean, the competition, you could be nationally ranked, you know, where it's like you get an award from them. It's not like you just like, oh, I got an award, you know. You are really a good dancer, you know. Not taken away from any other competition, but did they deduct points for them pussy popping on stage or
man, no? Every other squad is pussy popping. And when the pussy popping begins, the crowd is like, yeah, that's my baby. And it's like, what are we condoning here? Why is this being praised?
Where was this again?
This was at Scotlandville Middle in Baton Rouge. I'm sorry, Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Baton Rouge, yeah, and like it's one of the more impoverished areas down there. Like
they're going to like Tobacco or something like that, like near Southern or by the airport or.
I'm not really sure.
To be fair, Baton Rouge is the birthplace of the infamous Stormy Daniels, porn star extraordinaire. So maybe they're just, you know, continuing the tradition.
I mean, that's Baton Rouge. That's the AIDS capital, right?
I actually seen the sign on my way back from Amarillo over the weekend that Stormy Daniels is going to be the Hustler Club in Shreveport.
You wonder why it's the AIDS capital because they pussy popping.
Well, I would discuss it with a couple of the people who one of the judges one time when I finally met a couple of the judges of one of the shows, and I was talking to them. I talking to a couple of the dancers about how they judge, about the sexual stuff like that. I was saying, like, you know, down here is probably more accepted because you can go to Mardi Gras and see the like Dance Connection or Dance Limit or whatever, and they have kids.
Yeah.
That's not even higher than my knee. 5 years old, 4 year old out there pussy popping. But all they doing following everybody else, and it's just a culture
out there just throwing that thing.
Exactly. I'm like, when I see that, I'm like, their mother is somewhere up in here dancing too.
You should see. All right, you should.
I like. And the crazy part is, too, you might see a 40, 50-year-old woman out there, too, pussy popping, you know?
You're definitely getting it. You should see at 2 in the morning at the gas station, you should see all the party buses pull up, not to get gas, just for everybody to stop and go ahead and relax their ass muscles and get more space so they can go ahead and pussy pop with their daughter outside. They just catch the side of the bus. I'm like, what are we doing at the Shell station at 2 in the morning? Why is your daughter out here with you at 2 in the morning?
Also, why are you relaxing your ass muscles?
Did I say that?
Yes. Out here relaxing their ass muscles. I was like, hold on. What?
I don't. Sometimes I just be talking. That slipped out. All right.
I remember one time. This was back in the day. We used to drive tow trucks. I used to drive overnight. And I don't know if you remember this club. I know you probably do. You remember the Duck Off?
Yeah.
Okay, we used to park by the Duck Off late at night.
We used to get shot at the Duck Off often.
Well, we used to park our tow trucks on Neutral on Fridays and Saturday night. Sometimes we're not doing anything. Cause my boy knew the guy who barbecued out there. And we used to get cheap barbecue or free barbecue sometimes.
Right.
And I remember one time we were in a tow truck and they had some and my friend put like a pussy popping CD on, and you just see the women just go up to the torture, grab side torture, and start pussy popping side torture. I was just amazed at that. As soon as you put that CD in and cranked it up, and,
that's it.
And people hear that, they flock to it.
They flock out.
I was amazed at it.
They flock out. This is so strange.
This is the club
you
out
got
here.
a system? Hey, you got that beat? Oh, shit. They be having fucking DJs in the night war. It's like, what are we doing? At just a random house. That's where all the hoes come. It's like, y'all need to go somewhere.
On a quick side note, I know you said about Brandon. And I was actually thinking about doing this for the MHOG show. Okay, of course I'm driving everywhere, drive up and down highways, 75, 45, 40, 90, whatever. And I see a lot of billboards saying, rent me. I'm thinking about calling one of the numbers of how much it is to like get a month rental and put the MHOG on the billboard. It might be out in the middle of nowhere, but you won't see.
Wayne's talked about that. My thing is
you don't get traffic.
My thing is, like, more often than not, unless it's a very simple billboard, people don't pay attention. In fact, I found, like, you know how like Facebook does the on this day thing?
Oh, yeah.
I always look at it just because I'm curious to see what I was doing, like, 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw one. Apparently, there was a billboard that I had been passing every day. I don't remember what it was. But I have a Facebook status where I said, apparently, I was looking at what I thought was a Burger King billboard. And apparently, it was a billboard telling you to go get tested for HIV. And I was like, I wonder what that was. but I don't think people look at billboards. However,
what do you mean you don't think the people
where your head?
I look at billboards.
I don't think that many people pay attention to what's on a billboard. They might notice it and just kind of forget.
Some billboards are funny.
Some billboards are funny, but the only thing that the people do pay attention to billboards I see more often is it need to be repetitive. Mm-hmm. Like you need to see more than one on the highway. Like
like when you're going down I-10 and you see the casino billboard.
Exactly, you see like one after other,
or if you're really hungry, you see a Cracker Barrel billboard. You're like, ooh, 3 miles.
Yes, I can't wait.
Sunday fried chicken, homestyle chicken.
Or like on the way to Amarillo, or the way to on I-90, on the way to like Rapid City.
Hold on, I found Sunday homestyle chicken.
Fuck you,
really funny.
No, because you know the specials and everything.
I know when Sunday homestyle chicken comes out. Go on, Jerry.
No, but like on the way to Amarillo, you might see like a billboard. Like they have like a place in Amarillo where they have the steak eating contest where you can eat a 72-ounce steak, potato, blah blah blah. You get the meal for free. You eat all of it within an hour, and you see like from like 3 hours out, all the way like every half hour, another billboard advertising. Or even on the way to Rapid City, you have on I-90 on Rapid in South Dakota, it's like plains, like the mountain plains or hill plains, and all it is out west, old west. You know, during wintertime, everything's closed, and you basically have like a old drugstore that's up like the old west, and then you see like from right when you hop on I-90 South Dakota, right there in Sioux Falls, all the way to where it's at, you see a billboard about every 15-20 minutes advertising for this drugstore, this old west drugstore.
By the end of it, you got to get drugs.
But the only thing is, it's not open. Like when I pass it, it's only open. Like everything else is only open from like April to September. Cause like when I went to Sturgis this year because Rapid City is right north of Mount Rushmore. I went to Mount Rushmore last year when I went to Rapid City. It's beautiful. I mean, it's breathtaking. Mount Rushmore is, but the only thing is...
I thought you meant Rapid City was beautiful, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, Mount Rushmore is. But the only thing is, everything's closed. I mean, it's all summertime, because no one can go up there in wintertime during snow. They only had, like, a little small city that had maybe a gas station and a motel, like a Motel 6, but it was all integrated into one building, like the same person owned the gas station, owned that. That was open. Everything else, little small cities, everything was closed. In Sturgis, they only had one restaurant that was open, and like convenience stores and maybe a supermarket. Everything else was closed.
Was it Cracker Barrel?
No, it wasn't Cracker Barrel. It was actually a little biker bar that was open right there up front. You know, where if like they had a world famous bar. I can't remember the name of it. It was on TV.
They had a world famous bar. I don't remember the name of it. But
I could look it up. I mean,
it said it was world famous on the side.
No,
I love that when you out in bumfuck. when you're in a place that like there's a dirt road right alongside you, and the dirt road leads to a restaurant, and they're like, with our world famous hash browns. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that your hash browns are not world famous. I'm just gonna assume
gonna shit on their hash browns, man.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here! You ain't gotta announce your world.
Hey,
you ain't gotta announce your hash browns.
I don't want to hear your mouth,
famous.
baby. You shit on Reese's peanut butter cups.
I do. Hey,
You
no
didn't
lie. No lie. I have to mention this. This is a bit, but still, this actually happened. Like I followed the moon for 45 minutes because I thought it was a Burger King sign. Like I really wanted Burger King, but like the moon was just bright. What the fuck been up with the? I've asked you this lately. What the fuck been up with the moon, son?
It's probably just the atmospheric interference is probably lower.
Motherfucker, that was very intelligent to tell me.
I think that's why like the moon looks big.
Full Throttle Saloon.
The what?
Full Throttle Saloon.
Yes, that was the name of it. No, that's the one I wanted to go to, but it's closed. But they had to pull
He didn't even go there. Is this story going?
pictures of it.
Speaking of not going there, is this story going anywhere?
It did. No. I figured at one point one of his stories would stop at a lull and it was just like, where are we going, Uber Gary? We just driving.
I watched the Toys That Made Us. I watched.
Oh, did you watch that? Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched 2 of them. I didn't watch all. I didn't watch Barbie and I didn't watch Star Wars.
It's a series?
It's 4 different documentaries. Well, it's a series of documentaries.
All right,
it's
I
all
like
about
those.
But I watched He-Man and I watched G.I. Joe. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good. I did think it was funny though. Something you said earlier made me think of this. Oh, it was about not wanting to be humble and not take credit for naming the squad. Because like, so some random dude that worked at Mattel came up with the concept of He-Man. And he actually like made a little figure, like clay figure, to demonstrate what it would look like. But he didn't design an actual He-Man figure. The dude who did design it was like, I invented He-Man. This actually came up the origins of He-Man from when I was 12 years old. And everybody else is like, I mean, he did make He-Man like literally. I mean, he's the one that designed what He-Man is, but he didn't come up with He-Man. No, like we all have like little, but he's like, nope, I'm the inventor of He-Man.
Oh, you dick.
Yeah, and the documentary is actually pretty funny the way they handle it because they make it seem like they're all watching a video conference and talking to each other because they kind of intersperse going back and forth, and one of them's like, I came up with He-Man, and the next guy's like, no. But and the whole time I'm thinking, who gives a fuck? Like, dude, I grew up with He-Man. I love He-Man. I don't know who the fuck you are, and I don't even remember that dude's name anymore. And he's gonna die, and he's gonna have some little stupid gravestone that says like Don Nuts. I don't know why I went for Don Knotts, but made it nuts. I don't know why. That's where my brain went. Like Don Nuts, creator of He-Man, and nobody's gonna give a shit. I thought you were gonna keep the can because you love it.
I know. That's why I stopped.
There's another one there. There's another one there.
That's quick on the eye there.
But that's such a like. I mean, I guess I understand it because there's some people that like that's their claim to fame, and that's what like.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad I'm not like. I wish I was more ambitious and more of a go getter. But I am glad that I'm not one of those people that defines your life that way.
No, I can't have one thing just be my claim to fame. Fuck that. Chubby Checker? What? Come on, baby, let's do the twist. That's it? You gonna keep running on that?
No, you had more than one hit song.
But that's all I know about it for.
Oh, actually.
Lou Bega? That's it? You gonna keep running on that? Fuck out of my face. You need to do something new.
Was it Lou Bega? I'm thinking of there was a dude who came up around the same time. Lou Bega was Mambo No. 5.
Yeah.
Okay, who was the one that's like little bit of Monica in my life?
That was Lou Bega.
That was Lou Bega too.
Yeah.
That's not the same song.
Two Hit Wonder.
Okay, because that dude was apparently on Love Line.
I mean that was Mambo No. 5.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
But he had more than one song.
Okay. Well, he did Love Line, and Adam Carolla likes to tell a story where he was like during the break, he went to Lou Bega. He was like, "So Lou, what's next for you?" And he was like, "What you mean?" He's like, well, you know, I mean, like the song's number one, but like, what are you doing next? And he's like, man, there's no net. Like I'm running this train to the grave. And sure enough, I mean, that's all he does. Like
That's
Mambo number
terrible,
5.
I want to know what happened to Mambo number 1 through 4.
I can't even follow that joke up, Jerry. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's what this. You know, I listen to this show called "Who Are These Podcasts," and like a lot of them like are shows like kind of like this, not like it, but same sort of idea of just friends like sitting around talking, and so often they'll like all like no matter what joke is made, they'll all play into it and act like it's the most like. We don't really do that here. Like, if one of us says something stupid, like, we're like,
cut that shit out.
No, we're not doing that. I had to stop a few weeks ago. Wayne started talking to our guest, I can't think of Dave Pollitt, who's like a great artist, like really cool guy. They started talking about like whether Wendy's still does Biggie fries, and I was like, nope. No, stop it right now. No. Nobody wants to hear us talk about Biggie fries. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't care if we're recording. I don't want to hear you talking about Biggie fries. Like
Biggie fries? Are you serious? I don't even like Wendy's fries, man. Get the fuck out of here. Stop
That's
this.
true. McDonald's is the closest you'll come
The
to
McDonald's is the best fries they got out there because Burger King decided to go from Mr. Potato Head fries to like, oh, now we got these fat ass pieces of potato in your fucking box. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you do
I
that,
didn't
Burger
like
King?
their last fries.
What? The
I
Mr.
didn't know
Potato
that.
Head fries?
I didn't know they had new fries.
The Mr. Potato Head fries? When they beat out McDonald's for the best fries, when Mr. Potato Head came out, Mr. Potato Head came out doing fucking nollies and kickflips with a skateboard and shit, brought around Toy Story 2.
Kyle,
are you serious?
slow down.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
You've been known to take certain enhancements. Are you sure this was an actual thing?
Get the fuck no! I swear.
Please stop clapping. I keep seeing it go red.
It's true.
You're like,
I'm sorry.
please do this.
Do it from the
stage. Fucking, there was a competition that they had who had the best fries, and between McDonald's and Burger King, and Burger King came out on top. And when Burger King came out on top,
when was this?
In the
Roughly
90s, maybe.
Okay,
It
so
had to
this
be
was
around the
before the
90s.
Krusty fries.
What do you mean the Krusty fries?
Because like
When Krusty the Krab from The Simpsons?
no, like the texture of the fries.
that was
became
that.
crustier.
Yeah, that was those fries.
beat out McDonald's.
Yeah.
I hate those fucking fries.
I love those fries.
No.
That was when Mr. Potato Head came out with the kick flips and the nollies and in the airs and shit on his skateboard.
I don't even know.
I had the best fries that I ever had.
This literally started because I was like, we ain't gonna talk about French fries.
I don't give a fuck.
No, but I'm for real though. Like, no, this is really.
Check out the
happened.
fries right there.
Alright, they look like potato chips.
Oh, they do look like potato.
Okay, what it was, they had like the spiral cup potato machine.
Yeah,
And
for
they
curly
would
fries.
And they'll fry them up and it would taste just like spiral kettle chips. Best fries ever.
But that's a chip.
But they call it French fries.
That's an English thing though. They're called French fries are chips.
Fish and chips.
Yeah,
Fish and chips.
Because
But they don't even have
potato
good
chips
fish.
are crisps.
Potato chips are crisp. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But that was
we're
against
done
it.
talking
Fancy a
about
nice
French fries and
crispy-
crisps
yeah.
and shit.
Okay, we can
we're
move
talking
on.
about this stuff.
You were about to mention something earlier. When I was talking about the Billboard, you said something about a hat.
Oh yeah, no. If anybody's listening, y'all got an MHOG hat, including Gary. Like,
Well, I don't have one anymore because I was.
is that why you needed a new one?
Yeah, because I thought something happened to my truck. I was on the side of the highway and it was very, very windy and I hopped out and I had the hat on and the hat flew down the highway. I was chase. I was going to cross the highway for the MHOG hat.
No problem. No,
That's the reason why I need to know. I'm wearing my
I am
Saints
looking
hat.
to get more hats. I need a count because like those hats are expensive to make. I might make I think like $3 or $4 off of it, and since there's a certain number of people that I had to give, there's certain people that I'm not charging. Like if you're on the podcast, I don't charge you for a hat. Like that's stupid. But so like I really broke even. Did I make you pay?
Give you $10 for the hat.
Oh, that's for the new one, but not the
Yeah,
first
no,
one.
not the first one. No.
The first one.
No, the first one.
Nah,
Oh, the first one.
You let the first one blow away.
Oh, I'm like a crack dealer. That's not true.
Yeah, you got a taste of the first one.
Crack dealers don't get. But yeah, no. If you wear your hog hat and you out in the wild, take a picture. We'll share it on the Facebook page.
That was a dope ass picture that your boy took with the where he was outside on the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
man, that was dope as shit.
But he was like,
"Are you on a high rise?"
He was like, "This is I think so." He was like, "This is the best I could do." I was like, "Well,
what?"
I was like, "Dude, did you?
Are you safe?"
Yeah, no. I was like, it's not like I expected you to be able to like stop traffic so it looked like it, you know,
Yeah, that was a dope picture.
And anybody who goes to this man's podcast class, you pay extra $20. You get your free hat.
Or the future podcast class that has
The future podcast class. You pay $20 extra.
There you go.
You get a free hat.
There you go.
For extra $20.
But you get the hat after the class because I got. Actually, I guess it would depend on. No, I guess I could do like PayPal or something like that.
Yeah. For free. No, you pay extra $20 for the class, but you get a free hat. So instead of paying $60
Why is
for the
that
class,
fun? Like you trying to kill? Like Darren's trying to help me make money.
I know. That's why I'm not saying that.
Come on, baby.
You weren't saying stuff. I'm not saying anything. Let me just laugh and sound like, no. It's a $20 hat.
People can hear you laugh. You're just like.
no, it's a free hat. You pay $20 extra for the class. It's a free hat.
Anyway. So
It's marketing, it's marketing.
Speaking of money, so I got some really bad news this week.
What the fuck?
I got home after it was actually after that lecture I went to. I got home and I had been thinking about all this stuff. Like, yeah, when I have that class, like I'll give this lecture if they'll let me. Like all this stuff, and I look at my email.
What do you mean they let you? You demand the fucking thing. I'm definitely gonna do it.
He's got to speak to a board. If they don't.
Over there. All right, I thought you were talking about the podcast class.
No. The lecture.
The lecture for all right.
I got home and I checked my email. I'm all in a good mood, and I see a email like notice from my credit card company. I go look. They're like, this is to let you know that we have reduced your credit limit by $5,000.
Oh.
I'm within $200 of my credit limit now. And I was like, what now? Like, I didn't know they did that. I didn't know that they would review manually. And I was like, what? So I call, and they give me all this information. They're like, yes, this is real. And they said, well, you got two options. One is that you could submit all your financial documents and they can review your status. I don't know if that would help or not. Two, you can pay $5,000 by the end of May. I was like, is that all? Just $5,000? Well, sure. I got that. I was like, are you fucking stupid? Like, is that a real thing? Oh,
you do fuck 50 women for $100 a piece. $5,000.
That would be great. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Wow.
But
I'll fuck 50 guys for $100 a piece. $5,000.
Still, I still think it's reaching. I still don't think it will happen.
$5,000 per minute.
I know I shouldn't be insulted. But what the fuck are you implying? Like, I'm not good enough to get $100?
Damn.
Who's doing the fucking?
I don't know. I like nobody
Are
really.
you letting them fuck you for $100?
I don't. This is Gary's idea. It's not something I would do.
You trying to say this man can't.
That's what I'm saying.
You trying to say this man can't.
You letting them fuck you for $100? I don't think you getting up to 50 people.
You don't think 50 people won't want to
You gonna let a motherfucker? You gonna let 50 people fuck you for $100?
See, you trying to change what you're saying. What you said was that there aren't 50 people that will want to fuck you.
That's wrong, Kyle. That's wrong.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
You're implying that.
I'm not implying that.
I'm straight, and I've had at least 3 dudes try to change that status. A couple of them were Italian. Like actually from Italy, not like me Italian. But that's bullshit.
Okay, well, you go ahead with your story. $5,000 by the end of the day.
No, that was the start. I was just like, I don't have $5,000. You joking? Like, I wouldn't have a credit card if I had $5,000 to spare.
That's wrong. Trying to say this man It's unfuckable.
It's not what I was saying. It's not what I was saying. I'm like, nope. You want to go through 50 people? That's a ruined.
I don't. I'm not saying that. I have no desire to do that.
But he tried to say he's not going to do it. But he tried to say you can't pull him in.
I'd rather be in debt.
I might not want to go to the prom. That doesn't mean I don't want to be invited. That's not the same as saying I don't want anybody to ever want to dance with me.
You trying to say nobody would dance with this man?
I don't know.
At least 50
dance with him. Maybe people would dance with him, but it's just like...
He trying to say now people would dance with me.
It's just like if after the dance comes rape, then I'm pretty sure you know what happens.
Is this what a quarter of a beer does to you?
No.
Kyle, I'm glad you do...
A quarter, this is done.
You finished it.
Yeah.
Either way, one beer, that's all it takes?
I'm just saying,
I'm glad you prefer weed because you're an asshole on beer. So when Therese comes to pick you up, I might have to put on my dancing shoes and try to steal her away.
Oh, you do a backflip.
I can't do that. He'll win that competition easily. Hey, do your big man. You know what gravity does. I could fall and then kind of roll over.
This has been a good Easter, man. This has been a good resurrection.
You trying to change the subject now?
Subject not changed. I'm just saying, people died and was resurrected today, man. This is the first day of zombies. So you got
actually, from what I understand,
Lazarus.
Jesus actually was born closer to Easter, and
not around Christmas.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, Christmas was the solstice, the winter solstice that what do they call them? Basically, the people of the Christians conquered and said, "Hey, you believe in Jesus." Pagans, yeah. It's a pagan holiday. Mm-hmm. Winter solstice is Christmas.
And the Christmas tree is a pagan tree.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Good day.
No more beer for you, Kyle.
What do you mean?
No more beer.
It was a good day, man.
Kyle's so mean on beer. That's the name of this episode, Kyle's mean on beer. What would Jesus think on the day?
What would Jesus
on the day when he was born and resurrected?
You changing the bracelets now, huh? Instead of WWJD, it's WWJT. What would Jesus think? I don't think Jesus would think anymore.
I wouldn't go with that bit.
No?
No.
I'm just... Well, you don't want to set it up. I was just gonna run with it.
Well, no, okay, now you need to think of it like this, alright? You trying to get this man to show at Gnarley Barley so he can drink more beer to insult you.
Not just Gnarley Barley. I'm also going to be... there's other places that I want to talk to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if I should mention it because I haven't talked to the dude yet. And also, it's another beer place, but it's in Mississippi.
That one?
Yeah. It's going to be different, though. I'll talk to you about it later. It's not It's not what you think it is.
Oh, okay.
But you trying to get this man more beer?
Kamara got in a fight at that same one. Not in a fight, but it got into a scuffle, a shoving match, almost to a brawl. He was like, you see Kamara. Kamara don't look like he fight anybody. And it got to that point.
Okay, we're going to have to talk about this off because I heard a story. I hope that wasn't him.
Oh.
I really hope so. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right. I know beer's in effect, but chill out.
But so you trying to get the man more beer, and you gonna be in the show.
Anyway, but we're focused on Gnarley Barley right now, and there will be no fighting. There will be no fighting. So
calm it down.
Yeah, I forgot what I wanted to talk about before we left. There's some. Please stop.
Sorry.
There's noise.
No,
God damn, Kyle.
I didn't know.
Why you mean? Oh, that's what I want to talk about was Wayne. So, some of you might have noticed that I did a live stream on the Facebook page where I announced that Wayne was leaving temporarily and Rum Guy was going to be going for a month and that things were going to be a little different for a while.
And that's why I'm here.
So, if you did watch that video, or even if you didn't, there was an awkwardness in the video. That's because Wayne texted me.
Oh, what during the video. You?
Yeah. So
it had that long dramatic pause. I thought you would.
Yeah, no. Well, I had to change what I was saying all of a sudden. So when Wayne spoke to me, he told me that he was going to have to step away for a while.
I remember that.
he texted me and said, "What are you announcing?" So when I called, he called me.
So wait, he wasn't watching you live feed?
No, he didn't watch it. So he
I
called
couldn't
me.
see it either.
He called me.
I watched it live.
No, I was at work.
I watched it
okay,
live.
it's fine. So he called me after the live stream was over, and he said, "Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 or 3 weeks." I was like,
I saw the message.
I wish you would have said that. Like, that's when you say you're gonna be stepping away for a while, and then I need to take care of it. That means something completely different than I just got to take a couple weeks to handle some business.
Well, you're a while. Don't coincide with his while.
Okay, but that's why you gotta be specific.
But what is a while?
Hey, you didn't
Because it's just like you go to the country, they say, "Oh, that store's over yonder."
Yeah.
What's a fucking yonder?
Yeah, he didn't specify. He didn't specify how far.
You should, but the thing is, you could ask more questions like, how long?
Okay, you correct. Yeah.
Well, because I was gonna announce, and I think it's over because the Facebook page is up now. So we're starting a network. It's not gonna function like a normal network. We have a few people that are going to be starting up shows. We're talking to more people. I've asked Kyle to see if anybody from Young Funny wants to do a show that might want to be on it. But we got, we've talked to a few different people, and the podcast network will be called MetalHandOfPod.
Nice.
Travis Hemel, the guy who did our cover art and also the cover art.
I also did the Maniacal Menaces cover. With my logo.
Yeah. He felt really bad about what happened too, where he didn't get a notice that you had paid him.
Yeah,
because he didn't get the email, and he was like, "I feel like such an asshole." I hit him up, and he was like, "No, man, I paid you." And I was like, "Dude, it's fine."
Yeah,
but
it's totally cool, man.
But he also did the Grinning Hosts cover art, which is no longer. I wish it was still in effect because I would also have that on podcast network because it doesn't need to just be comedy. It just be whatever. You could be discussion, you could be sports, whatever people want to talk about. But Travis is working on the cover art for that, and I think it's gonna look really cool. I'm excited to share that when he's done with it.
And do you get like if you take your podcast class, you might have. You get like a free invitation, or you invite people to come to your.
It depends on if like my rule. I was telling Kyle earlier. And I told one of the people that I'm talking to about doing a show on it, you don't have to share my opinion. Like, you don't have to, agree with any, you don't have to agree with any, you don't have to like MHOG podcast.
So I could agree with Kyle's opinion about you not getting fucked by 100 people.
No, you can't be on the show if you think I'm not good enough.
All right. I just want to make that clear.
You can't think I'm not pretty.
All right, you're beautiful.
But I said what I'm looking for are people who understand loyalty, like that. I'm not saying once you're with us, you're always with us, anything like that. I'm saying I'm looking to help you. You help me. We all help each other.
It's like even though I'm on this show, let's say if I want to branch out and do my own show, it's not like I could do MHOG, them dudes are assholes over there. No, not like that. No. I mean, if I would listen to your show,
but it's not just that. I mean, if let's say, because I say things people disagree with all the time.
I know is,
let's say you heard the show and you heard me say something that you disagree with. If you want to talk about that, that's fine.
Oh yeah, but it's not like you can't be.
What I do expect is that you try to help other people promote their shows, and that you be a friend and a partner, not this. I'm not doing this just to look out for you.
Yeah, like if I branch out to my own show, you'd be like, okay, well, Garrett has his show coming up, blah, blah, blah. Now, like, oh, yeah, I was just on MHOG podcast, or this is Uber Garrett from the MHOG podcast.
Yeah, and then you would come on the show, and we'd talk about your show, and I go on your show, whatever.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Right. I just want people that want to help each other.
All I know is, ever since I drank that beer, these fucking lights are fucking tripping me out. There's almost like a strobe light.
Because, that does the flicker.
We can turn out the light. We're pretty much done. Yeah. We're at an hour.
We've made it.
So, anything else anybody want to talk about? Any movies and stuff like that?
I need to see Player One. Yeah.
I might go see that tonight.
If you all let me know, I'll go.
Okay.
Even though I'll be paying for it, you're gonna be seeing for free.
Yeah. Well, you can join Movie Pass too.
I need to do that. Because since I'm on the road a lot. I mean, a lot of, you said it's a national company, a lot of theaters. I might find like theater.
Unless you're in a really small town, there's a good chance there's a theater that has it. Yeah, it's right. It did. If you see 2 movies, you more than made your money back.
And like you said, like and if I want to see like in 3 or something, like that, I'm not paying the $16. I'm only gonna pay like a $6 upcharge.
Well, like Travis was actually asking me about the movie Solo that's coming out next month.
Oh yeah, Han Solo.
Yeah, next month. And he was like, "You gonna see it?" And I said, "I don't know. Like, I'm not really interested in it." But because I have Movie Pass, I might go see it just because I can.
Yeah, it's almost like when you get some people get Netflix, and some of the shows you might not watch, so you have free access to. Like, oh, I'm gonna watch a show, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's not like you spending anything to watch it.
So
you only spend the time.
There's gonna be movies that I wouldn't normally go see. I'll be like, all right, whatever. I'm not paying any extra money, so.
Yeah, because some of the people that I'm Facebook friends with, or in my little kick group for the game I play, little app game I play. They seen Player One and said it was real good.
Alright, well. I know Kyle hadn't seen it yet either, so.
I'm hoping to go see it today.
Well, I guess we're gonna close up on this. Thank y'all for joining us.
You have a little clicker, like a little click.
That's me right there. Look at me. That's the shark fin. My bad.
So thank you for joining us. Thank you, Gnarley Barley, for not really sponsoring us, but like kicking off the show.
You guys are a real good porter too, even though I'm the only one probably giving it a super thumbs up to me, says
I give you a half thumbs up.
To this person right here, that don't like Reese's piece of peanut butter cups and don't think this man get laid, and this man right here don't drink beer.
I didn't say he couldn't get laid.
Oh, you get paid to get laid.
No, not that. I just said that he wouldn't go through 50 guys. he wouldn't let 50 guys.
He's just digging a hole, baby. That's a big ass shovel. Working in the coal mine.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Alright then, keep it metal.
Keep it metal. Alright.
Freaks to the metal-handed God. Metal-handed God. I'd like to welcome all you freaks to the metal-handed God. With some nerves with the urge to purge on some ride. Show him the dick print and hit him with the ride. The love doctor tell you how to get the Ichabod. Crane, Adam Rowe, Kyle and Wayne. How do they maintain when they clinically insane? We keep it so metal that we speaking yoga flame. Adam's story got a point, and if you let him explain, here's the pun of all puns, get a plan with Papa Wayne. Rum tapping the vein, and 9 minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Oh yeah!
Okay then. That's it.
Get